Welcome back to the channel, guys. We got a strange one this morning. We got a cat's home to wire. Bit different, never done anything like this, but we'll get stuck into it. We got some drawings. It's the first one back of the year, and it's a fresh one. Let's get it. So, just like a little cat's home. Not much more to say. There's all the bits. So far, it's not been a good start. I've had to pop the oil sealers, get a load of bits, didn't realise that all that would be done in Conduit, and it's just one of those jobs where it's not going to plan. The drawings don't align with what's there, and it just winds me up. But we're going to figure it out, because that's what we do. We're electricians, so let's get back to the job and try and crack on again. So this has not been the start that I wanted. We're behind on the job already. I've got to try and get all these boxes somewhere on. This is the only panel I can really go on. So it's connected to the outside. So I'm afraid when I drill through, the screw is going to be on the other side. So doing as best as I can with what I got. It's one of those jobs, not ideal, but I'm just trying to figure it on the best way to get everything wired in the conduit. So yeah, we'll crack on still, and hopefully it'll end up pucker, but yeah, fingers crossed. You should see if that's protruding. So I've now got to fit this whisker box to the hole I've drilled out. So this is going to be a feed in. So we're going to put that there, and then the armoured key will come in, gland into this. So with whisker boxes, you're supposed to use these holes to keep the weatherproof. Like normal screws would be too long for this. The orbit screws that I'm currently using are too fat. So I've got these other ones. So these are the ones I'm currently using, but the heads are too big to go on there. So what I am going to use is these ones. So a mini self-tapper, which will then fit in the hole lovely. This is a great little set, so handy for jobs like this, where, you know, I don't want to be using normal screws. So this set is perfect. Lovely job. So that's it. Gland into there. Job done. Okay. Go. Right, so quick update. In here, it's done. It's a bit dark, but we've got all the conduit. We've got the bits for the heating controls to do the heater down there, and then we've got conduit going all the way around. It's going to be a light on this, and then a light on the other side. So the idea is to mount this light onto that, and then back to back with the other one. The other one's going there, and then I've also got another one going up there, and the outside lights on the other side. So for here, I'm just using a bit of Copex. I'm never going to get that bend with Conduit, so I'm just using a bit of Copex. It's not the best in the world, but it'll be fine. But there would be good. What a bit of kit these are, mind, for cutting Conduit from Klein. Copex Conduit, just chuck it in. It's like a knife through butter. Job done. What a tool. And then that's the end result, so it's not too bad. That's not going anywhere. That's stuck in there with glue. I was never going to get that bend with Conduit. Time to tidy up. There's a load to get. I've made a hell of a mess. Let's sort it out. So it's been one of those jobs today where it just didn't go to plan. Wasn't expecting any of this, and I've kind of had to figure a lot of things out as I'm doing it. But that's part of being an electrician sometimes. That's what you got to do. Worst bit's done now, so hopefully tomorrow get all the wiring wrapped up, and then another time I need to sort out the supply in. But yeah, we're almost there. So forward on to day 2. See you tomorrow. And it's day 2, just like that, and it's a Sunday, it's a fresh one, but we got to get cables in today, we got to try and get it pretty much wrapped up. If I need to pop back for a couple of hours one day, it's not the end of the world, but yeah, we want the majority of it done in the next couple of hours, so let's crack on and let's get it done. Lovely stuff. So the wholesalers have absolutely killed me. I have got Gibbon 1.5 singles instead of 2.5. So I've either got to strip the twin and earth, which is down there, or I just try and run it through the conduit in twin and earth. So I'm going to give that a go. It's so annoying, but it is what it is. Sunday, they're closed, so I can't do much about it. So yeah, just got to try and squeeze it all in now. I'm sure it's something like a penguin or something. Yeah, I could get like tigers or sheep. Oh yeah. But I got and so. So all I'm doing here is put a bit of Copex down to a whisker box with this cable from the heater, which is then going to go up into the heating control, and that'll do that. So we'll clip all that in nicely, and that'll be job paka. Lovely stuff. Obviously, being a cat's home, you need as minimal cable on show as possible, if any. Can't get away with it here. I need like about 20 mil on show. It is what it is, can't do anything about it. So I don't know how well you can hear me or see me because I'm absolutely soaking wet. I've just got the supply for the outside cat thing into here, where I got to change that board up there now, but at least I'm inside. So I can get this done and hopefully dry up a little bit. But yeah, we're getting there. We're getting there. I'm a bit fed up, I'm not gonna lie. It's like, yeah, 6 o'clock now. So I got a little Navitas board. You know, I support these guys massively, and I've got a little consumer unit, main switch. Consumers, we got main switch, SPD, and the overcurrent protective device for that. Then we've got 2 spaces for the lights and this shelter. So we're just going to get that made up quickly now, and then we'll get it on the wall. So we are finally done for tonight. After bashing my finger, cut on my finger, that's when you know it's ready to go. And, you know, just trying to rush is not the best thing all the time. But it is done, the board's done. Not the best bit of work or best board I've done in the world, but definitely do. So I'm going to do some testing now, get all that wrapped up, And that is pretty much it. I am going to pop back in the morning, so I've got to silicone some stuff. I just want to get all the rubbish away from it tomorrow, but for now I just want to get home because the football's on. We are finally done with the cat shelter. Everything's on, tested, labelled. We are sorted, and this is the end result. Let's have a look around. So we've got the outside light on, then we got all the stuff down here which I've shown you about 1,000,000 times. And then if we come in here, we got light on there. Then we come in here, and we got light. We got the thermostat, and then we got the heater and the heating control on, so I've got that on in a minute. Yeah, that's warm. So it's all going well, so sorted. So before I forget, that was my mains cables going in, so I just clipped it under there, and then up and in. And then here is the board. So that's all label and tested, of course, and everything's sorted. So that's it for this video. Thank you guys for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Remember to like and subscribe for more.